Hey guys, so today I had more interaction with the Kool-Aid man. This video is going to be a rant on people who don't take hints and who don't understand what no means. Mr. Kool-Aid man finally replied to my really long message where I wrote, "Love seeks to find me, just to try and paralyze me. It overwhelms me as heavenly as it could be. The most intriguing fatal lie, and the sweetest of deceits in disguise. With all those hidden subtle tricks, love, it's not worth anything. Puzzling paradoxes. Love, it's not worth anything. Love nearly killed me. I refuse to give in again. Plus I don't know you. LOL. I thought that was funny. A lighthearted way to end it. I sent that Friday night, and he got back to me on Monday. He said, nah, N-A-H. And then he sent, no, N-A-W, followed by W-H. I saw that, and I didn't reply, because how do you reply to that? Then later, he said, if you gave me a chance, I'd promise to be there for you. And I was like, everyone says that, but nobody means it anymore. Plus, I don't know anything about you, and you don't know anything about me. Then he was like, I want to tell you two things. One is, I want a woman, not to play with a little girl. And two, I'm willing to find out all about you. And I was Skyping with Amanda at the time, because we're like sisters now, and it's awesome. And with her input, I wrote to him, the voices in my head are saying to not trust anybody as more than friends. And then I added, my camel friend Babadook says to only be friends with new people, nothing more. If you can accept that, we'll be fine. But I will not date anybody, especially people I don't know. Then he wrote, yes, Babby, we could be friends. He wrote B-A-triple-B-Y. And then the single letter B for be friends. And then on friends, he transposed the E and the I. Then he sent Babsby, B-A-B-S-B-Y. Then a thumbs up. Then the sticker of the pushing cat eating popcorn. Then LOL. Meanwhile, I was sending screenshots of the whole thing to Amanda, and we were dying of laughter the whole time. And Amanda loves camels. I love camels. So I found this super adorable picture of a camel drinking from a water bottle like a person. And I sent that to him. And then he said, can I take you guys home? I've always wanted a camel and a girlfriend. And I said, LOL, I don't have a camel. I thought a pic of a camel drinking water would quench your thirst. Here's where it turns weird. Yeah, I'm a vampire. I want to suck your blood. I said, I'm made of 50% garlic. He said, get it, thirst, vampire lord? And I'm like, So I said, you die if you drink my blood. I'm Italian, and I never go without garlic. Sweetheart, we're not affected by such remedy. I'm also the godfather. Us checked. A young guy was not the godfather. I responded, LOL, it's in the lore. Vampires can't be near garlic. The godfather is a white Italian. You can't be a godfather, because he's a young black man. And he said, no, trust me, I'm the dawn of my family. So I'm supposed to be impressed by what he claims, without proof. And me, having an enjoyment of trying new alcohol, I thought I would be funny and say, now I want some Dom Perignon. Even though I've never tried it. And he's like, we should get some together. I said, I was kidding, lol. I don't do wine. I do vodka and whiskey. He said, vodka it is. You're gonna be mine. H-A-N-H. I think he meant to write ha, but the N somehow got added in there. And then I responded, LOL, I'm my own. Nobody owns me. And he said, I know that you're a sweet dove. And Amanda and I were like, what is that, what this do? And I'm like, dove? Please. I'm a freaking raptor. And here's where it gets funnier. He wrote, what in the pterodactyl it is that supposed to mean? And he wrote that as a single word. And he spelled it T-E-R-A-D-A-C-T-L-E-I-T-I-S. And then suppose, he spelled it S-U-P-P-U-S-E. And Amanda and I immediately thought of suppository jokes. But because I wanted to see how long I could keep him talking before I break out my crazy, I let that go. And I just asked him flat out, did you go to college? Because the way he's writing does not scream higher education. And to quench his thirst, I sent him some really lovely pictures of water to quench his thirst. Amanda thought that was a clever move. Then he said, no, I went into the restaurant business. Me, already not having much interest in this conversation, I just said, that's cool. He said, thanks. Then he sent me a selfie of him lying in bed on his back, holding a cinnamon stick near his face. I said, is that a cinnamon stick? He said, yeah, do you like cinnamon? Yes, cinnamon is great in coffee. Good, I'll make you some sometime. Ha 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 ha, maybe, like a few years from now. Because I do not make the habit of getting really friendly and personal with strangers, especially men who I know nothing about. And he, trying to be the player, said, or few weeks. I wrote, nope. You seem very desperate, and I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't believe in love anymore. You will never be more than friends with me, so I suggest you stop trying. Smiley face. Because I honestly have no interest in being more than friends with this type of a person. I'm not even sure if I want to be friends with this type of a person who does not know how to take a clue. Then later he wrote, well, you can be rude if you want to. And I'm like, so me very carefully and politely turning down your advances is me being rude. Gotcha. So I said, I'm not being rude, just honest. And then he goes into typical rejected angry bachelor mode. And he said, I could have some young fat booty girl at my house any time. I said, then go for that and leave me alone. But I said, good for you, LOL. And I was on the road when the conversation was taking this turn. And I was reading these in the car while Mom was driving, and I was dying. It was hysterical to me. Then he said, honestly, your disrespect has sickens me. So me not leading you on, not allowing you to have false hopes of being more than friends with me is being disrespectful. I thought that would be the opposite. And I said, disrespect? I'm being honest and not leading you on. I feel it would be more disrespectful to lead you on. Don't you guys agree it's more rude to give people false hope than to just be honest and tell them they should not have hope? Because I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of flirtation or strong attention when the person actively flirting has no interest in actually following through and getting to know you. And it hurts. It gets your ego up. Oh, someone likes me, someone's interested, and then, oh, never mind. So I prefer to do whatever I can to not encourage people to have false hope of being anything specific with me. Then it took him an hour and a half to respond to me, and he wrote, honestly retarded. He spelled it R-E-T-A-R-T-E-D. I thought I was done hearing from him, so to get that message was kind of funny. So I wrote, you mean retarded? You not taking a polite hint from me and getting mad at my lack of mutual interest is retarded. Pretty straightforward reasoning. And I apologize if anyone takes offense to me saying the word retarded. I actually have multiple friends with developmental disorders, like Down syndrome. And I was merely just throwing back at him the words he was using at me. So if this was causing you offense, I apologize. That's not my intent. I'm just using his words against him. 15 minutes later, he said, you thinking you know poetry is retarded. I tell you what, a rose can be sweet by any other name, and your metaphors are shopping bag lady related. And I'm like, I don't understand what that sentence is supposed to mean, but I take it that you don't like my long-winded song lyric quotes about love. And then he sent a thumbs up. And I said, you need to tone down the ego. You're not the best thing since sliced bread. Chill out. It's very immature to insult someone for not liking you back. Then he said, lack of interest, more like lack of intelligence. And he pushed the button onto my crazy machine. And I just had so much fun thinking about how to reply. This is how I responded to him, by sending this video while I was in the car. Oh, so me not having interest in someone I don't know is being retarded? Well then, bye! I don't know why you're wasting your time! I thought it was pretty funny. I figure if anything will shut this guy up, it'll be that. I sent that video to my closest friends first, just to get their impression on it. They all thought it was hysterical. And it took him a couple hours, but he did watch it. But he has not formed a reply. Because how do you reply to such blatant weirdness? But I figure, if he's gonna act like I am stupid, of lower intelligence, and retarded for not liking someone I don't even know, I might as well just dive in to the crazy to freak him out and get him to leave me alone. So far it's worked. I will keep you guys posted if he replies, but I doubt he will. The point of this is, don't be the Kool-Aid man. If you like someone, you can let them know, you can express interest and ask them out on a date. But if they say no, or give any other indication that they do not share the same interest in you that you do in them, you don't have the right to get mad about that. You don't have the right to act like an angry Kool-Aid man and use insults. And all you other guys who are like the Kool-Aid man, you think that you're the best thing on earth and God's gift to women? Reality check. We are not here to serve you. We are here to help humanity in general. You need to tone your ego down 100 notches, because your ego's way up here, but it needs to be way down here. Because unless you have some incredibly rare, super amazing life skills that make you a rare individual, you're not that special. any woman could find 100 guys just like you. And even if you are really special and really talented, no one owes you anything at all. If you like someone, let them know, ask them out, but be polite and be prepared to hear no. No one owes you a date. No one owes interest in you just because you have interest in them. So guys, if you like a girl and she rejects you, no matter how she does it, whether it's super polite or just blatant in your face, you have no right to get mad. And women, if a guy that you don't like is clearly into you and trying to put the moves on you, don't encourage it. Don't be flirty. Don't lead him on, because that's just mean. And it never feels good to receive flirting from someone you like, only to find out they really didn't have interest in you at all, and it was just a game to them. So just be honest and straightforward about your intentions with people. You like this person? Let them know. But be prepared to hear that they don't like you the same way. Someone likes you and you don't feel the same way, let them know. Don't give them reason to hope for more. It never feels good. Just don't be a jerk. Be honest with people about how you feel about them. And be prepared to hear that they don't feel the same way. And if it happens that you like this person and they like you too, then yay, you can go out on a date and it'll be fun. But you don't have the right to use insults and be rude and demeaning if they don't have the same interest in you. Don't be a Kool-Aid man. Don't go for using strong insults like saying I'm retarded or stupid. Don't use those just because someone doesn't like you back. That is the lowest, most immature, and the least creative way to get back at someone. Learn to handle rejection like a grown-up and just move on. Focus on making yourself a better person. And after you have found happiness in being with yourself, after you've learned to be happy with your life situation, that's usually when the right person will pop out of nowhere and you'll find additional happiness. So all my single people out there, focus on you. Focus on making yourself a better person. Focus on helping the people near you. And just work on growing as an individual and becoming the best version of yourself that you can. And when the time is right, the right person will find you. And if you're in a relationship, work to try to make the other person's life better. Don't make it about how they can make you happy. Make it about how you can make them happy. The healthiest relationship is when it is equally sided that way. It's not 50-50, it's 100-100. Marriages that end in divorce are the ones where the couples only gave 50-50. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I did not intend for the video to be this long, but I had to get this stuff off of my chest. And Mr. Kool-Aid Man, if by any chance you find this video, I hope you enjoyed the video I sent you. I spent a total of 15 seconds making it. And guys, don't be the Kool-Aid Man. And women, don't encourage the Kool-Aid Man. There's too many out there. And if they get rude and insulting when you don't share the same interest in them that they share in you, it's them. It's not you. So just learn to ignore them. Or you can take advantage and make funny videos talking about it like I do. Anyways, it's been a long day. I'm tired. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. I will be inactive a lot of the time because I do have a lot of Thanksgiving prep to help with my mom. So I probably won't be doing live streams for a few days. So in the meantime, I'll try and upload a video here and there. And I'll keep you posted. Thank you guys for supporting me. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this. And just stay tuned.